Oh, good morning, Darren from Shedlife NZ. But yeah, we just thought we'd go for a bit of a walk this morning and take Reva for a walk. So we'll just head up, we're going up Monica Langham Reserve. So yeah, we'll just head up here. It gives a bit of a overview of the of Kawerau where we live. So get out for a bit of morning exercise. I've got to go to work tonight, so this afternoon I've got to have a sleep and everything, but yeah, get out for a bit of morning exercise. I certainly need it. I had the Christmas in the park here last night, or yesterday and last night, and had a big fireworks display. So yeah, might be a bit of a mess down the bottom there this morning, but we'll have a look. There's the Reva dog. Happy, aren't you? Got more energy than I bloody got. There's Shelley. Puffing away like an old man. But yeah, we'll get up the top here and have a look. It's actually quite a nice day for a walk because it's not too hot this morning, which is rather nice. Although it'll still be tough trying to have a sleep this afternoon. Yeah, so Kawerau is actually, I think, the newest town in New Zealand. It was established in 1954 when the mills were built. So there were a lot of Finnish and Swedish. I'm not sure what other nationality were brought in to basically build the paper mill here, and they had all the knowledge on paper making and how things worked. So yeah, they were brought in and the mill was built, and then they built the Kawerau township. And yeah, so that's sort of a bit of the background behind Kawerau. Unfortunately, because they were earning such good money, probably half of the mill workers moved out of the area and went to a Hopi or Papamoa or outlying sort of areas closer to the beach. And then unfortunately a lot of people bought up all the houses and rented them out, and consequently for a long time there Kawerau became really run down. Fortunately that's starting to turn around at the moment. House prices here are going up, so a lot of those sort of slum landlords have sold up, and now people are buying the properties. And you go for a walk around now and there's new fences going up and painting the houses and bits and pieces, which is yeah, really good to see. So that's looking out onto the Kawerau township. You can see the two mills there. The one on the right is the Tasman pulp and paper mill, and they have I'm not sure all the ins and outs of that mill anymore, it's changed so much, but there's Norske Skog which is in there, OG Fibre, and they all do different things. I think like predominantly these days they do unbleached pulp, and I think they do fibre cement pulp in there as well, and the OG side of things. It used to be probably the biggest manufacturer of newsprint in New Zealand, but yeah, due to the age of Google and the internet and everything else, the newsprint sort of manufacturer dropped off, so now they're going into different fields, and they've shut down a couple of paper machines, and yeah, the workforce has shrunk significantly. And the mill on the right, on the left over there, you can see the steam coming out, if you can see that. That's the Asaleo Care mill, which produces all of the Purex sorbent, Purex toilet tissue, sorbent toilet tissue, handy towels and all that sort of thing for the New Zealand and Australian market, and also does all the Chalk professional hygiene products, which are for the public toilets, the airports, the sports stadiums, all that sort of thing. So yeah, so that's what Kawerau looks like. So this is one of the water reservoirs for the town. There's another one over there, sort of behind that bush, and there's another one up sort of closer to where we live, and yeah, that supplies the town with water from, I think it all comes from a spring. Yeah, so we used to actually have really nice water here, probably some of the best water in New Zealand, but unfortunately with new government regulations they make you chlorinate it, so it's not that flash anymore, which is a bit of a shame. But the council have done a great thing. They've still got a couple places in town where you can fill up with the old water that's just had the I think it's the ozone treatment or something they do with it. Yeah, so anyone who wants some drinking water that's not chlorinated, they can go and get that, which is really good. Yeah, so we're now coming up to Stoneham Walk. This is a really nice park they got here in Kawerau. There's a beautiful stream which runs through the middle of this. The water's generally really clear. Yeah, the Stoneham Walk. A lot of people come here to walk their dogs and things, and we even saw a couple down here walking a goat one day, which was rather interesting. It was a fairly sizable goat too. But it's a nice place because it changes all the time. You come here in autumn and there's massive colour and leaves on the ground, and then in spring you've got all the flowers, and the daffodils are all coming out. So it's yeah, it's nice. There's a team of volunteers that come down here and tend to the gardens as well as the council. They do a great job. We're certainly lucky to have this park in the middle of town. Very nice. Just noticed the plums are just about ready. Oh, there's a few on the ground. Not quite. Close though. Yeah, not quite ready, but they're very close. Be another probably week or two and they'll be all gone. The birds would have gone in and had a big feed. This is a community herb garden where you can come down and pick some herbs if you want for whatever you happen to be cooking. Yeah, so nice to have that. Yeah, colour our herb garden. Often you come down here and you'll be the only one in here, and it's great. Wherever can run around and have a few swims. And sometimes you can even see trout in the stream here. They're hard to see because they sort of blend in with the pumice and sand sort of bottom to the stream, but the water's so clear. Yeah, you can see there. There's not that many towns that can boast having a stream that clear running through the middle of it. Oh yeah, go for another swim. She loves having a swim, but generally only in the shallows. Once she starts to get a bit light on her feet, she chickens out. Pohutakawa, that's recently been planted. That's New Zealand's Christmas tree, that one. And they get rather big, a bit like that one there. Often people take wedding photos and things in here too, up by this bridge. It's quite a nice spot.
There you are. Don't wander off too far, please.
This area here in spring is just covered in daffodils all down here on the left hand side.
Yeah, there's a dog.
Oh, I'll just put her on the lead. There's another dog up here. Oh, looks like that other dog's gone anyway. But it's strange, it's always the little dogs you've got to look out for. The big dogs are generally pretty placid and they come up and say g'day to each other and everything's good. It's the little chihuahuas and things of that sort of size that have the biggest attitude, and they've got to pick a fight or something, you know. Crazy.
Down there. Oh, no, it's just a little long ways. Yeah.
They're hard to see. They're almost clear when you look at them. They blend beautifully in with the bottom of the stream. But often, if you stop and just look sort of over to one bank, you'll sometimes see two or three of them just sort of sitting there in the current. And you see the odd person down here now and again with a fishing rod too. Whether they're supposed to be or not is another thing altogether. But yeah, so we're still discussing plans for next year. In our last video I mentioned that we're got a few things in the pipeline for next year. And yeah, we'll share those closer to the time, but we're still looking at different options and different things that we'd like to do. So yeah, you'll have to keep an eye out for that one. Yeah, this is beautiful in autumn. It's just a mass of leaves under here. Fantastic. A beautiful tree. One of the bridges going across. This is one of Rewa's swimming spots down here. It is actually a little bit cloudy today, that water. Nowhere near as clear as it normally is. Not sure what that bird is. Oh, it's a chook. There must be a chook house up there.
Or a chook up on a tree.
Oh no, you can see it up there on the bank. Ah. So I was thinking to myself, that's an interesting native bird. I haven't heard that one before. Yeah, so we're still busy watching all our Thai videos every week from various vloggers, and still dreaming about getting back there at some stage, but it's no doubt still a way off yet. But we will. But in the meantime, we'll carry on with our travel around New Zealand and take you along to as many places as we can, and make the most of it, eh? Certainly a nice day for a walk. So this is around the other side, and there's the that bridge we crossed over earlier, over there. So yeah, it's actually a really nice park, this.
Trout.
No, I can't see any trout there.
Maybe they'll be hiding in the shadows, haven't
Yeah. Oh, well, we're just heading back up to the car now. Yeah, we wish you a really good Christmas, and hope that you and your family are all safe and well, and looking forward to a better year than 2020 was. So until we see you in the next one,
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, and
Happy
we'll
New Year.
yeah, we'll see you later.